Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Secret Files 2, Puritas Cordis. Yeah, we freed Nina. Max is presumed dead, so we're running around disguised as a cult member. And now we gotta get into the command center, which is guarded by an armed guard, so... yeah, how we're gonna save the world. Not a happy read. I think we read that one already. Let's talk to the guards.
There he sits, whining like a dog after someone stepped on its tail. What's wrong with you? You're crying like a baby that's lost its teddy bear.
Why do these things always happen to me?
What is wrong?
Okay, I'll tell you, but keep it to yourself.
Don't worry. Tell me.
The prisoner got away!
Bummer.
Yes, again.
Again?
Yes, it's happened to me before. Back home.
That is really unfortunate.
Unfortunate. This is the end. Who is going to employ a prison guard whose prisoners keep escaping? See? My first job was just perfect. The building was secure, and I had nothing else to do all day but watch soccer and eat cheese soup. It was paradise.
Until Eve came along.
Eve? No, I think her name was Nina. Something like that anyway. I have no idea how she got away. And then I got a second chance here. And look what happened. When that chick was locked up here, I said to myself, Spivak, that kid looks a lot like the prisoner from back then. Better make sure this one doesn't give you the slip as well.
You know what they say. History repeats itself.
Well, he must have been one of the guards from the military hospital. Rescued Nina.
Could you let me into the prison for a minute?
What for?
Maybe you overlooked something.
I didn't.
Come on, just let me take a look.
No. I'm just going to sit here and lament for a while.
Oh, great. Still no idea where your prisoner went?
No. I've been trying to give up watching soccer during working hours since I took this job. But then, this TV set suddenly appeared, and there was a cup match going on between... Oh, never mind. It's all over now anyway.
Calm down. We'll find a way out of this. How about watching some soccer?
I've already tried that, but the batteries in the TV are dead. And I'm out of cheese soup, too.
Life can be so tough. I'll go and look for your escapee.
I doubt you'll find her, but maybe you'll have more luck.
Definitely had a lot more luck. Alright, let's talk to...
He's guarding the entrance to Shelton's command center.
Hey ho, what's up, Phil? Cult member?
Hi. Nice weather, isn't it?
Nice weather. It's going to come down in buckets any minute now.
Maybe so, but remember, rain is as much a gift from God as sunshine. It helps the plants grow and provides water for the thirsty.
Well, you've got a point. Are you one of us, then? I took you for just another of those mindless guards.
If I pretend to be a member of Puritas Cordis, I'll probably slip up pretty quickly. Or maybe not. Could it really work? I'll try a cautious approach. Does it really matter whether I'm a member of Puritas Cordis or just a guard? Our pure hearts and firm faith are what bring us together.
Wisely spoken, brother. But between you and me, if you're not a guard, why have I never met you before? They gave me pictures of all the followers of Puritas Cordis on the estate, so I wouldn't let in anyone who's not supposed to be here. But I don't remember you at all. Take off your hood so I can get a better look at you.
Not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. How do I wheedle my way out of this one? You are right, brother. Officially, I'm one of those mindless guards, but I'd like to become one of you.
Wonderful. But you'll have to be patient. Pat Shelton is up to his elbows in work right now. but I'd be happy to introduce you later. I'll even put in a good word for you.
I can't imagine how any amount of good words would persuade Shelton not to shoot me dead on sight.
That would be wonderful. I have a question for you, purely theoretical. What would happen if the prisoner escaped from her cell?
The warden in front of the jail, the one responsible for this sector, would push the alarm button inside.
What if, for some reason, he didn't push the button?
Oh, he would, believe me. Pat Shelton is a real stickler for the rules, and everyone here knows what will happen if they're not followed.
Still, it's possible.
No, you don't know Shelton. Besides, even if you're right, I'm not leaving my post unless the alarm is sounded. Otherwise, I'll be the one in trouble for not doing my duty.
Oh, okay.
That's our way in, is once we get her in, we can press the alarm, they'll swarm out, find she's missing, hopefully search the court. Ask this guy to get in.
Your leader's a pretty busy man, isn't he?
Yes, it's really bad at the moment. So many public appearances, the press campaign, interviews on television, you name it. I really don't envy him. Not to mention all the organizing he has to do. Oh, and then those gripers were after him, and he had to take care of them too. But no matter how busy he is, he's always friendly and helpful, and willing to lend us an ear. You'll soon see what a wonderful person he is once you're one of us.
I can hardly wait. And there's that big plan he wants to put into action, right?
Big plan? What big plan?
You know, that New York thing.
New York? What are you talking about?
Does he really know nothing about the plan with the flood wave? But in that case, how is Shelton going to put his plan into action? It must take a lot of organizing, surely. Don't any of these people know what they're actually doing?
Oh, I heard rumors about a big plan involving the UN headquarters in New York, but maybe I got it wrong.
I don't know. I've never heard of such a plan. No one knows just what Shelton does up in his tower, or why he needs all that technical equipment.
But I know, and I also know I'm gonna find a way into that tower. And I certainly know what I'm going to do with Shelton once I get my hands on him.
Trust is very important to us. We know that we can entrust our fates to him because he protects us. We have proof of that every day, and that's what makes us the happiest people on God's earth.
Yes, blessed are the poor in spirit, but who can blame them? They're just trying to find a bit of strength and security in a world that's threatening to crumble with uncertainty. We simply must find a way into that tower if we're to stop Shelton. How we do it isn't all that important, but it's got to be soon, before it's too late.
What's that hatch for?
It leads down into the storage cellar. There's a coal chute behind the hatch.
A coal chute? Mind if I take a look?
Is there a new delivery of coal?
No, not that I know of.
Then why would I open the hatch?
You're right. There's really no need.
Oh well, but that could still be a way of getting inside the house.
I've got to do my rounds. See you later.
God be with you.
Awfully spiritual. Walk around with a gun. Hey.
I feel vaguely discontented and therefore increasingly frustrated and aggressive. I feel so much better now. It might be a good idea to remove the evidence of my vandalism.
Hey, we got something charcoal now.
The gravestone bears the name Fifi. So this is where the dog is buried.
Dig that up too.
Even dogs have a...
Alright. Uh. Hey, Nina.
Patience. I'll find a way into the tower so we can stop Shelton. The sack contains the charred, broken remains of the doghouse. Nina, you may not like this at all, but I've got an idea.
What are you doing with that sack? You can't seriously think.
Unlike you, I have a perfect disguise. But what are we gonna do if someone comes in and sees you?
I don't know, but I do know that there is no way I'm climbing into that sack.
We could just sneak out of here, but you do want to save your father, don't you? That means we have to do everything in our power to foil this sick individual's plans. And we can only do that if we don't get caught.
But
Have you got a better idea?
no, but
Well then, in you go before they discover you and it's too late. I left the sack back in the storeroom. It's safer that way for Nina, and better for my back. I know where to find the sack when I need it.
Alright.
I left the sack. I've got to create the impression that I work here, so I only need to pretend. The guard would just close the hatch again anyway, so that action would just be a waste of energy for very little purpose.
Gotta talk to him.
Greetings, brother.
God be with you, brother-to-be.
So the hatch is only opened when a new coal delivery arrives?
That's right. It is a coal chute, after all.
What if I get a new delivery?
Bring it here. I'll check it briefly, just to make sure it's okay. And then I'll open the hatch.
Okay, thanks for telling me. I've got to do my rounds. See you later.
God be with you.
Alright, so we gotta... Aha!
Nina, I'm gonna hide you in a second sack, filled with charred rubble. It's perfect camouflage. I'm sure no one will spot you.
I'm sure she's happy about all this.
you could have been a bit more careful.
I was as careful as I could be. Sorry.
All right, all right.
Nina in a cult. So let's, there we go. Now we can send her down the chute.
Hey, could you open the hatch for me?
Why? Has the coal delivery arrived?
Sure. Why else would I be asking you to open the hatch?
Okay, hang on. I'll go get the key.
Okay, then I'll go get the coal sack.
Just let me take a quick look inside that coal sack.
Huh? What for?
Because the boss has ordered everything to be checked before it comes into the house or leaves it.
Including the coal sacks? What does he expect to find there? Undercover agents?
I know it seems a bit overcautious, but
Here, look. Nothing but coal.
yes, okay. In it goes.
I'll lower it as carefully as possible. I can only hope Nina won't fall too hard. And if she does, I hope she'll grit her teeth and not cry out. Let's see if I can find a window to the cellar room where Nina is. Nina, are you okay?
Could it be that you have always wanted to toss me down a coal chute?
You guessed it. You make my most secret dreams come true.
Next time you plan to make one of your dreams come true, give me some warning. Just so I can put on some padded clothes.
I'll keep that in mind. Can you see anything?
I'm going to take a look. Don't go too far away. I might need you.
Okay.
Alright, so let's take a look around.
The coal heap I landed on. Looks like this is a pretty black day for me.
Probably take.
Max threw me down this hatch. When I get my hands on him, the hatch has been locked again. Well, I didn't get thrown down here just to climb straight out again. An old soldier's helmet. No earmuffs, no padding, no comfort. I hope I don't have to wear this. French white wine, I think. They're so fussy about age restrictions in computer games these days that I don't remember a whole lot about alcoholic beverages. Handkerchiefs bearing the embroidered initials LN.
That'll be later, but
A birdcage inhabited by a very lively parrot. Looks like someone was pretty successful at a track and field contest. It's probably not real gold, but still, people used to cook meals on this. A long, long time ago.
let's take the gold.
What's wrong, Polly? Why all this noise? Usually only raise a ruckus whenever a stranger enters the room. But there's nobody here, so calm down.
The parrot starts screeching the minute it catches sight of me and I get too close. Very annoying.
Have the sack, unfortunately.
Handkerchiefs. The handkerchiefs are far too small to cover the cage. Max is up there. I can pass small items to him through the bars. Max, I've got something for you.
I always wondered what good that needlework course I took at school would do me. Now I know.
There we go, we finally got it. Actually, can we grab these books?
Soccer tips aren't... I haven't...
Nope. Big T.
It's not working anymore. And I'm not a diver who needs to carry ballast around with him.
Rats, we could have got the money for that in an auction. Oh.
Nina, I've got something for you.
Alright.
A patchwork quilt made up of sewn-together handkerchiefs. Max never ceases to amaze me with his many hidden talents.
Right, now let's try it. Shut up, Polly.
What's wrong, Polly? Well, but there's no...
The parrot starts. In it goes. This looks tasty, as long as you keep your eyes closed.
Damn it.
What's wrong, Polly? But there's no...
The parrot starts.
Max needs to give her some... Ah, here.
Nina, I've got something for you.
There we go. Now we can... Shut up, Polly. Grab these gold medals.
What? There's everything here that I need to light a fire? How odd. I usually have to go find some 5 million items first. But who's complaining? I'm sure it will be much harder the next time around.
Max having his...
Nina, I've got something for you. I'm wondering what these ingredients are for. We shall see. Nina, I've got something for you.
I think there's... Oh yeah, the cheese we took from Mouse Trap.
In it goes. There, that doesn't look half bad. This doesn't look like anything you'd want to eat. Not yet, anyway. One of two things might happen. Either this will actually turn into cheese soup, or the whole caboodle will blow up in one big bang. Well, it didn't explode, and it doesn't even taste all that bad. I'm delighted.
Didn't even put laxative or anything.
Hot, aromatic cheese soup.
That with anything yet, so
Far too bulky to fit through those bars.
uh-oh.
The quilt over the cage should keep the parrot quiet for a while.
Oh, I know, yeah.
I'll pour some of this cheese soup into the vase.
Now we can pass.
Max, I've got something for you.
A vase filled with Nina's cheese soup.
I like how they're doing this without really communicating. Alright. Hey there.
I brought some hot cheese soup to cheer you up.
Oh, thanks a lot, but first I should... Oh, never mind. The prisoner is gone anyway. No point in letting the tasty soup get cold.
A number pad for entering codes. He doesn't look too pleased. Not really surprising, I guess, considering his career as a jailer of heroes is about to come to an end.
Okay, we can...
This stuff.
If we have any more dialogue.
Enjoying your cheese soup?
Yes, it's really good. But don't get your hopes up. I'm not sharing it.
Do you reckon Pat Shelton is still up in his tower?
I don't know, and I don't care. My colleagues in the main building are responsible for guarding the tower. I just have to watch the cell.
Yes, with remarkable success.
Do you think that's funny? Or do you fancy a new set of teeth?
Go ahead. Then the other guards will come and see that the prisoner has gone, and you'll need more than a new set of teeth. Enjoy your soup, then.
I will. You got a problem with that?
No, of course not.
Really bitchy for someone that brought him soup.
Keep away from the alarm button. I don't want them to know that another prisoner has escaped from under my nose.
They'll find out anyway, sooner or later.
I'd rather it was later.
Alright, I see what needs to be done here, I think.
Nina is down there. There's no way.
Two.
Max, I've got something for you.
Well, let's pass all this stuff back.
I've got something for you.
Maybe we can either use the gripper to push the alarm from a distance, or angle them with the aliens, I guess. Oh, wait, don't do any of that. Can we tell this guy the guard? Nina.
Greetings,
God,
I have a question.
the
What?
oh, he
Still.
no.
Oh. I've got a.
Well, he has all the items, except the cheese helmet, because we couldn't get rid of
I
that.
like these old stoves. The fire provides such a cozy atmosphere.
Doesn't what?
An old iron stove. Does. A number pad, but the door is.
I don't know why we can't just whack him with the shovel.
If I'm too slow, he'll realize what I'm up to.
Okay, he doesn't want to use the shovel on him, but he doesn't even give down.
The door is locked, and there are guards outside.
Can't take any more.
Soccer tips. I haven't got.
Still won't take this out.
It's still.
Keep away from the alarm. We'll find either.
Get more dialogue with him?
Enjoy. Yeah.
Enjoy. No.
Hard, X. Actually, she can't get out. She's stuck in this room. And he just pushed arm.
Nina, I've got something for you.
She can melt. But
Max, I've got something for you.
that'd be something.
I'll just hide these medals in the straw.
Well, that might be our ticket to get him away from the alarm, at least.
Enjoying your cheese soup? Yeah.
What's that sparkling in the straw over there?
Sparkling? What do you mean sparkling?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I don't know and I don't care.
What if it's something valuable?
Why would there be anything valuable in there?
Don't know. Maybe the prisoner hid something back there.
Right. But you keep your hands off. It's all mine. After all, I'm the one responsible for this cell. Gold! It's gold! Maybe I'll find some more. Yes, there must be more here.
Well then, have fun rummaging through all that moldy straw. I'm going to trigger the alarm. If I'm lucky, that will lure the guards out of the main building, and then Nina and I can make it to the tower without getting caught.
Did you just do that?
Yes, my father always said if you mess up, you have to face the consequences. Just look at it as a unique opportunity to face up to your problems.
What's going on here?
Well, it's not really what it looks like.
What are you doing in the cell? And where's the prisoner?
It's a long story.
And what about those gold coins you've got in your hand?
That should keep those two busy, and with any luck, the guards from the tower should already be on their way here too. I'll just go and let Nina know. If there's any chance of stopping Shelton, now is the time to try. We made it this far. Now you need to get all the way to the top.
Me? And what will you be doing? Organizing a coffee party?
Sure, with the guards. Somebody has to watch your back after all.
You're going back out there?
It won't be long before they realize you're gone, and that I'm not as dead as they think, maybe. When that happens, there'll be quite an uproar here.
But what are you going to do? Run around in circles and hope they don't catch you?
I don't know. I'll think of something.
Max?
Yes?
Take care. Remember what you promised. If anyone gets to kill you, it will be me.
Yes, I know. Don't worry. You'll get to exercise that right someday. Actually, I'm more worried about you right now. There could be guards in the tower. Pat Shelton is definitely there. And even if the place were deserted, I'd have no idea how we can stop the disaster from happening.
Just leave that to me. I've got an idea.
Really? What idea?
I don't have time to explain. And not the slightest notion what this idea really involves.
Yes, you're right. We should hurry. Here's some stuff I found. Maybe you'll find a use for some of it.
Thanks. Be careful. I'd like to see you again.
Same here. You be careful.
I'm in luck. No guard to be seen anywhere. That just leaves Pat Shelton. Well, Pat Shelton and a bomb that may cause half the world's population to drown. Half the world's population, including my father. But it's not going to happen. I am here to foil this madman's evil plans.
Knock him out.
Did you really think I would be so easily fooled? Silly girl. Well, back to work. The world is waiting for the perfect wave.
Holy shit. And they lured me into a false sense of security because... There we go.
So this is what would have happened if I had actually carried out this action. Good thing I didn't. A replica of the Statue of Liberty. The windows are wide open. Some kind of freight elevator with ropes. First, I need to deal with Shelton. In that case, I know what will happen next. Shelton will find me, put a bullet through my head, and go through with his fiendish plans unresisted. I need to think of something else. Shame about the nutritious soup, but if I take good aim... Would you care for some hot soup, Mr. Shelton? This should buy me some time. This panel controls nearly everything. If there's any way of preventing a disaster, it has to be through here. Looks like a button, so it may well be one. One of 3 buttons. A button. A telephone. Unfortunately, all the cables are missing. A chip card. Evil villains may think there's something special, but most of them still can't remember numerical codes any better than the rest of us. I wonder what trick Shelton used to help him remember. The Prophecies of Zandona. Looks like that weirdo Pat Shelton likes to keep the concepts of his equally weird role model close at hand. No thanks, I wouldn't read something like that if you paid me, and it's too ugly for a paperweight.
Thinking.
Shelton will be back any minute. I still have a chance of manipulating things here and preventing that disastrous flood wave. I should make the most of it.
See if there's anything in April 5th, 658.
The number pad appears to be locked.
Warning, you are about to change the radio frequency between the bomb and the control station. Please enter the new frequency. Press enter to confirm, or abort by pressing exit. The radio frequency has been changed. Warning, you are about to change the settings for the alarm system at the main gate. Please press 1 to activate the alarm system. Any other number will deactivate the alarm system. Press enter to confirm, or abort by pressing exit. The alarm system has been deactivated. Warning, you are about to activate the self-destruct mechanism. Please enter the 7-digit code. Press enter to confirm, or abort by pressing exit.
7-digit. Fifth. European dates is day, month, the 504-1658.
Invalid input. Warning, please enter the 7-digit code. Press enter. Invalid.
No thanks.
What is even today's date?
The line is dead. A chip card. A chip. The Prophecies of
Oh, I know it.
Warning, please enter the 7-digit code. Press enter.
Here. Shit. I'll be right back. I need my phone. Alright. Bring up my number pad here. So 9, 2, 6, 3, 6, 5, 6.
Invalid input. Please try again or contact your system administrator.
What? And
Warning, please enter.
good thing this is giving us plenty of time.
Invalid. Warning,
If we shift
please
it by
press
1?
enter to confirm.
So what?
Or
8, 1, 5, 5, 5.
invalid.
I was thinking maybe for our reason Europe had it shifted 1, but
No, the prophecies of Zandona.
maybe if we reversed it. Because that's the only 7. I mean, that's 7. The only thing I can convert into 7. Otherwise, it's Puritas.
This active.
Warning, you are about to activate the. Please enter. Press enter to confirm.
That was 9,
Or abort by pressing exit.
6, 6. Backwards.
Invalid.
Alright. Then let's try Puritas. 7 letters.
Warning, please enter the 7-digit code. Press enter
R,
to confirm or abort
8,
by pressing exit.
7, 7.
Invalid.
That
Warning,
backwards.
please enter. Press enter.
7, 8.
Invalid.
Oh, I am. Oh, that's why. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, try this again. I completely missed
The line is.
this. So, and yeah, it is different than my phone. A Zandona would be 9, 1, 5, 5, 5. So some of them are shifted and some
Warning, please press enter.
5.
Warning.
There we go.
Warning. The self-destruct mechanism has been activated. You can abort the process by re-entering the code.
Here's a way to avert disaster. If I remove the card, this whole place will explode, and the radio contact with the bomb will be interrupted. Yes, everything here would be blown to smithereens, including me and Max. But what choice do I have? Maybe I can make it if I run fast enough. That sometimes works, at least in movies. Okay, that was a rotten joke, but if I don't laugh right now, I might cry.
I knew it! The prodigal daughter is still there! You will never get out of here, my dear. I have locked the door on the first floor, and the guards have been alerted. So don't make things difficult for the two of us. Just hand me the chip card, and I may consider welcoming the prodigal daughter back with open arms.
Up yours!
Your impertinence is quite uncalled for. Be a good girl and give me that card. Otherwise, we are all going to die. And you wouldn't want that now, would you?
No, but I like the alternative even less. At least this way, you get to die along with me. I must make sure that Shelton never gets the chip card. but I cannot keep hopping from floor to floor until the self-destruct mechanism reduces the whole place to rubble. The guy is armed, and if I can't think of a way to keep him at bay, he will get me sooner or later. Right, Nina. Think hard and fast. What am I to do with this? I cannot open the rusty lid. And simply throwing the canister at Shelton would be too much of a risk. If I throw too soon, it is pointless. If I throw too late, he will shoot me. I need an alternative, and fast. Lots and lots of crates.
Alright, our time's up.
I could knock the statue over and have it block the way up. Rats, here comes Shelton. I need more time.
Go down.
What am I? Weighing this, an old-fashioned pair.
If we make 2 successive.
I could knock the rats.
Something that I was hoping we could have them slip on the.
What am I to do? Weighing this now is not going to help me.
Bit.
If I knew for certain that the guards couldn't find me there.
Down.
What am I? Weighing this. Weighing this.
Yeah.
Weighing this now.
Up. Now I feel like we're getting time.
This is a pretty massive door, and I haven't got much time before Shelton shows up again.
Out. Jump up. Maybe we can throw cards down below.
Judging from the holes in this canister, those guards are really good shots.
Up. Down to the bottom again. I don't know why she can't just close.
Great idea. If I let the oil drip from the bullet holes, the slippery stairs will pose a problem for Shelton. This won't keep him at bay forever, but at least it will buy me some time. Right. Now I will cut off the rope so that Shelton cannot get up here. Ah, there. I did it. The world is saved. And I'm about to die. I don't think I'm really cut out to be a heroine. Right now, I'd rather be, well, anywhere but here. I hope that Max will make it at least. But how could he? This explosion is going to blow everything here to Kingdom Come. Nobody can survive that.
The system will self-destruct in 60 seconds.
I'm so sorry, Max. There is so much I still wanted to tell you.
Nina! Nina! Where are you? Nina! Nina! Jump!
Nobody can escape their destiny!
Max is a very...
This is the life. Blue skies, sunshine, the ocean, cocktails.
And last but not least, me, the man of your dreams.
Right. Don't you think a little thank you might be in order?
Thank you? For what?
Well, who just saved your butt for you? Not to mention the rest of the world.
Hold on. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be languishing in Shelton's moldy old cell.
Yeah.
And who rescued you from the tower when the bomb was ticking? Well,
Okay, maybe you did contribute a bit to getting us through this thing alive. A tiny little bit.
what an ungrateful world we live in.
Don't worry, you're still my hero.
Finally, I was starting to think I'd have to wait forever to hear you say that.
Oh, Max, the important thing is that we're both here now, far away from any trouble.
Yes, it was about time. No stress, no urgency, no disasters.
And no other women.
Sam? Don't worry. She was never serious competition. I've forgotten her already.
I should hope so. And now let us just enjoy the peace and quiet.
Shall I get you another cocktail?
What a wonderful idea. I'll have a sea breeze.
Coming right up.
With the number of natural disasters suddenly dropping so rapidly, and the danger no longer as immediate, the UN General Assembly naturally failed to decide on any concrete measures. A totally non-committal letter of intent was signed. Everything is back to normal.
When Vladimir Kalenkov returned from the UN General Assembly in New York and heard about his daughter's adventures, he blew a fuse. He absolutely forbade Nina to ever use him as an excuse for her adventures again. Nina refused to comment.
Two pilots known as Red 2 and Red 3 supposedly contributed greatly to the destruction of an enormous battle station. Rumor has it they keep reappearing in a famous series of Japanese role-playing games. Fleming Olsen was shocked to discover that the end of days is still a way off. Since his fortune has dwindled considerably due to his excessive travels, and probably won't last that long, he has gone back to working in the tourist industry. His adventure cruises on replicas of the Titanic, the Poseidon, and the Andrea Doria are all the rage among high society vacationers. Paparazzo Feng Li is rolling in money after making a deal with certain VIPs not to publish any more scandalous photographs. Smarty Pants Oscar was adopted by Sydney, the porter. They're traveling the 7 seas together, appearing as a Roomba duo on cruise ships.
Sam Peters never reached the authorities where she had meant to get help. Her compass got smashed on the way, and she was out of signal rockets, so she wandered aimlessly and helplessly through the Indonesian jungle for a while. Weeks later, she came across a red-handed monkey that led her to a cove where she was picked up by a fishing boat.
Any attempts at persuading Max to join her on an adventure entitled Two Lovers, One Secret Mission failed due to massive protest on Nina's part. Charismatic and eloquent, the frog in the mask from the Indonesian temple knew how to fascinate its peers at an early age. It soon had the temple guard on its side. The pair have been traveling the world by rail ever since and are often heard to say that they love dining on the fly.
The snack stand owner has recently started raking in the money with his new e-business, selling fortune cookies with customized messages inside. He offers motivational messages for developers. Sleep is the enemy of success. Gimmicks for the press. Rate this game highly or you will sink low. Or package inserts for consumers. Those without expectations will always be content. The areas of application are practically infinite. The homeless man quit drinking and finally remembered his past existence as Detective Kansky. He tripped up trying to fish a 10-cent coin from the wishing well, hit his head, lost his memory again, and became a famous eccentric actor. The surveyor was busted when he took the cup wrapped in aluminum foil to his fence who tried to sell it to a famous art collector. Now he's cooling his heels in jail with a cellmate who plays the harmonica all day. To his great regret, they took away the heavy equipment from his SUV before they locked him up. The police officer got tired of the constant wailing of the harmonica and the surveyor's endless protestations of innocence. She quit her job and now works in doping control at important cycling events. Mr. Rossi is still seeking his fortune. And the car rental firm is still seeking Mr. Rossi, having discovered the sloppily fixed scratch on the expensive sports car. Encouraged by his success with the monkey, the zookeeper tried to teach the crocodile to play fetch. He got a new job as a hook-handed pirate in a well-known theme park near Paris.
Prison guard Spivak miraculously survived the huge explosion and decided to take a break from standing guard over heroes. He worked hard to perfect the world's best cheese soup. He appeared in a few cookery shows, but then chose to return to his original profession. He has a few job interviews coming up.
David Carell, Matthew Wake, Patterson, Bishop, Chester Perry, Pat Shelton, Katharina Jordan, the ship's doctor, barkeeper, and the tower guard, all those who sacrificed virtual lives for the sake of drama and suspense. I like the Star Trek ride. But, yeah, we had a bit of a higher death count on this one compared to the first game. By the way, practically no animals were harmed during the making of Secret Files 2. Developers, on the other hand, had to be committed to mental institutions, and babbling. They are well on their way to recovery by now. Alright. Game help. Was that just opening the book? So we walked 5 kilometers, 13 saves. Certificate. We hereby confirm that you successfully played Secret Files 2 Puritas Cordis all the way through and that you saved the world from certitude. Are henceforth authorized to bear the title of superhero. Playing time in minutes 615. Left clicked use 2031 times. Right clicked examine 794 times. Use game help 12 times. Again, I don't know if that counts opening the book, flipping through pages, or what. Meters walked 5,600. Saves 13. Evaluation of your statistics showed that you were good enough to automatically qualify for further missions to save the world. Secret Files team salutes you for this achievement with utmost reverence and highest esteem. A copy of this document will be saved in your Silver Fusion animation art. Alright, so, did we miss the credits? There they are. There we go. So, mixed thoughts on this game. On the one hand, technically the game is far superior to my first game. I don't think the actual graphics themselves improved all that much. Then again, this is a bit of an older game. I want to say it's it's late 2000s, but they did make it so that way you can scale the resolution the last game was like 10.4 by 768. So this one, it can run natively in A. I think it seems to be optimized for maybe a 1610 picture, given that we still have the bar side. But it's by far a lot easier on the eyes than trying to squint at stuff on a little display like that. So I enjoy that. The plot, I mean, it kind of had me going up until the fact that they didn't explain where they kept getting nukes from. I mean, again, you know, I don't buy the bit that Puritas Cordis member didn't know what they were up to. I think that was just because he had to have had help, and while he did have government officials on his side, he said, I feel like getting a bunch of nukes like that would be way too hard. Now, perhaps my biggest complaint about this game, though, is the voice actor. I guess the original voice actors, I think I didn't like them at first, but they really grew on me by the end of that first game. So, to not have them here was really sad. And they may have been, like, a little... Like, it may have been that they sounded like they're trying too hard with their lines, but these in this game, everyone, well, at least Nina and Max, sounded very deadpan. Sam Peters was actually kind of the highlight because he at least had some enthusiasm. And then as far as the game goes, like they started losing me with the nuclear weapons. But when we got to his evil plan to wipe out all the world's leaders, it's like, no. I'm sorry, your plan would fail. You would kill a lot of people. I don't doubt that, because you have 10 hours warning. That's more than enough time for the government leaders to all be evacuated. I don't think he would have succeeded too much there. In any case, though, is there anything else? Oh yeah, so Nina. Talk about her real quick. So I finally realized it. I'm sure someone's noticed it earlier, but her little freckle or dimple or whatever, it's drawn on different sides of her face depending on 3D model or the painting. Like here, it's on the right side of her face, which I believe is what the 3D model used as well. But in her little chat portrait, it was on her left side of her face. So I found that was mirrored. We never saw Biggs or Wedge again. So they after they did their stuff, they were out of the way. Never explained where Max got his helicopter. I mean, at this point, between the fact that he was flying the C-130 in the first game and he was flying the helicopter in this one, I'm just assuming he's an experienced pilot that holds a pilot's license and he does it recreationally. Because there's no other explanation for that, really. Yeah, so what else is there? Oh yeah, they said Red 2 and Red 3 keep making an appearance in Japanese RPG. I gotta say, that reference slipped by me. I was trying to think which games those would be, and I'm coming up blank. Now, granted, I've never played the Final Fantasy games, so maybe they're in there somewhere. Trying to think of other Japanese. I don't play too many Japanese, so that's probably my problem, but I guess that would be my best guess, because I can't really think of any other Japanese RPGs other than like Pokemon, maybe, but I haven't played that since. And there's Team Rocket, but I don't think they're Red 2 and 3. So I do kind of like that this game was filled with references, franchises. It helped lighten the mood. I think in the end, you can't take this game too seriously, as they try to be dramatic in parts, which I think is kind of more the failing of the game. Because I think they have more potential if they kept it semi-serious, but mostly goofy. That's just my opinion. So with that concludes our play. Oh wait, that's the one other thing. When they were going through the credits, there's so many things when they're going through the ending sequence, having trouble remembering it. But that guard, the guard from the forest in Indonesia, he had 40mm grenades on his vest, and I'm pretty sure I didn't spy a grenade launcher on his AK, and he didn't have like a single shot grenade launcher or MGL anywhere that I saw. So it's like, why do you even? I'm being nitpicky at this point. All in all, I think it was generally enjoyable. I did find I definitely had problems with the earlier parts of this game, where eventually I just like the descriptions kind of went over my head. Where, like for example, back on the yacht when Nina was saying, oh, this poster is something only a bimbo would like, and then she said that the lady was a bimbo, and Katharina Jordan. I didn't put 2 and 2 together and think to give that as a gift right away. So I will say, not like taking as much stock in the descriptions and her descriptions of things as I should have did kind of trip me up in the beginning. But once I got that, it was fairly smooth sailing until the end. But I think that was kind of the case in the first game too, and was a little bit more difficult. Because I think probably by that time they're running out of time, and just a natural difficulty. In general, I enjoyed this. I'd like to think that they would bring back the original voice actors for the third game, but let's. In any case, next week we'll start our play Files 3. But watching, stay tuned for next time. Yeah, that.